The GPA is back. It's in your lungs, these opacities here and here. And your kidney function has dropped since March. I'm going to say it plainly, Catherine, because in 5 years you've never once thanked me for wrapping anything in ribbon.
Say it.
The GPA is back. It's in your lungs, these opacities here and here. And your kidney function has dropped since March. This isn't the disease we met 5 years ago. It's moving faster.
Then we do what we did. Cyclophosphamide, rituximab, the whole arsenal.
We've started rituximab.
Then we increase.
Catherine, 5 years ago you were 20, and your body took everything we threw at it and got up swinging. That's not the body sitting in front of me. The kidney involvement limits what I can safely give you, and the disease is faster than the drugs this time. We are past what the medication can hold.
Zurich. There's a trial in Zurich. I read the...
You wouldn't meet the criteria. I checked before you asked. I always check before you ask.
How long?
I don't deal in expiration dates, you know that. What I'll tell you is this: we can slow it. We can buy real time, good time, months of it, maybe more, and I will fight for every week like it's my own. But I'd be lying to you if I called any of it a cure. And in 5 years, I have never once lied to you.
I did everything right.
Yes, you did.
Every pill, every scan. I have a company, Dr. Ellie. I have 400 employees.
Catherine, one question, and then I'll let you go be a CEO about this, because I know that's what you're going to do. When did you last sleep more than 5 hours? That's what I thought. This disease feeds on exactly the life you've built. I've been telling you that since you were 20. You couldn't hear it then. Hear it now. Whatever time we win, don't give it all to the tower.
Thank you, doctor.
My nurse will call about Thursday's infusion. Catherine, you know you don't need an appointment to meet me. You never have.
I know. Thank you.
Stillness first.
Not again. Please. Not again.
Cathy, your doorman looked at me weird, which means you told him to say you're not home, which means you're home and something's wrong. You didn't answer all day, so either the company burned down or it's something worse.
It's back. It's in my lungs, my kidneys. Kelly showed me the scans and there were clouds in them, Audrey, in my own chest, clouds.
Okay, breathe. What did she say? Because Kelly doesn't panic. That woman has the resting heart rate of a monument.
She said we're past what the medication can hold.
Past? What does past mean? There's always a next drug, a trial, Zurich. Didn't you say Zurich?
I don't qualify. She checked before I asked. She's known me for 5 years. That she checked before I asked.
Then we find another trial. We find another country. Cathy, you're the richest sick person I know. We are not out of...
Audrey, I did everything right. Every pill, every scan, every appointment for 5 years. I did everything right and it came back anyway. And you know what I keep thinking? Lying here all day, you know the one thought?
Tell me.
That I knew. Somewhere under all of it, the launches, the summit prep, the all-nighters, I knew it was circling. And I built the company louder so I wouldn't hear it. Kelly told me at 20, this disease feeds on stress. She told me. And I ignored her and built a life out of nothing else.
Hey, no, you do not get to sit on this beautiful bed and act like you gave yourself a disease.
Didn't I?
No.
You survived something at 20 that takes grown people apart. And you were alone, Cathy. Your parents gone, no siblings, one loud friend, and a sport that dropped you the second you stopped being profitable. You built the tower because the tower was the only thing that couldn't leave. I was there, I watched you do it. It wasn't stupid, it was survival. It just went on too long. What do you need? Tell me what you need. I need it to be 5 years ago. And I need you to help me keep everyone away from this. Everyone. The board, the press, Christopher. The one who looks at you like you personally invented gravity. I'm just confirming which Christopher, the one you mention in every third sentence and then pretend you didn't, the one you told me breaks later than anyone on staff with a face like you were reciting poetry. Adrienne, whatever he thinks this is, whatever I was starting to think it was, it's over before it starts. I'm not doing that to a person, Adri. I'm not making someone love a countdown. Cathy. Promise me, not a word.
Okay. Who else knows?
Adri and my doctor.
Good. Keep it there. Tight circle. We're 4 months from the investor summit, Catherine. If this surfaces before the summit, the valuation conversation changes completely. Everything we've built toward...
Greg!
Hey, come here. Listen to me. We'll get you the best. Mayo, Cleveland, Zurich, whatever it costs. I'll make calls tomorrow morning. I know people on the Hopkins board.
Kelly already did.
Kelly is one doctor at one hospital. No offense to the good doctor, but you don't accept a first bid, sweetheart. Everything's negotiable with enough capital. Everything. We'll manage this.
Manage.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Don't worry. Nothing changes.
No, nothing changes.
2 gray clouds on a lit up wall. A woman in white.
Could you
won't let
drive a bit
herself
faster?
fall. I
Yes,
wore
ma'am.
the suit, I took the call. Built a whole tower so I'd never be small. And the wind keeps moving under me.
I'm telling you, the duck's fighting itself. You're feeding the radiator and starving the diffuser with the same breath. The simulation says what we told it to say. The car says what's true. Run it again with a split revision and watch corner 5. Why is it always corner 5 with you? Because corner 5 doesn't lie. The splitter revision, Chris. The splitter, yeah.
The board pre-read went out. Greg's office asked for the motorsport line items broken out separately. Again. Of course they did. And your 2 o'clock moved to 4. Also, the pharmacy called the private line. Thursday's confirmed. Thank you, Temi. Eat something before it this time. So when finance asks me why the motorsport program deserves 11% of the operating budget, I want you to understand what you're actually asking. Nobody on this earth buys a Kestrel because it's sensible. There are sensible cars. They cost 1/10 of ours, and they're very nice. They buy a Kestrel because on Sunday afternoon, on some track somewhere, our car beats something that costs twice as much. The racing program isn't a cost center, gentlemen. It's the entire...
Head forward, not back. Pinch just below the bridge. I've got you.
I'm fine.
I know you are. Walk with me anyway. Excuse us, gentlemen.
Is she okay? Dry air and a brutal schedule. You know, Catherine, she'll outwork the nosebleed. Where were we? 11%, right?
That will be all, Christopher.
Yes, ma'am.
That means you can go.
It does mean that. I'll go when you stop shaking.
It's a nosebleed. People get nosebleeds.
They do.
Dry air, long hours.
Sure.
You have something to say.
No, ma'am. Just, my mother was sick for a while, when I was a kid. So I know how people hold a handkerchief when it's dry air.
The blood's ruined your handkerchief.
Keep it. I'll invoice the company.
Back to work.
Yes, boss.
Down and you didn't ask. You just knew how I'd take it and I let it pass. I should have stopped you with...
You know, most of my patients read magazines in that chair. Some sleep, some knit. I have a whole drawer of yarn.
The summit deck won't approve itself. It has to be perfect.
And how are we tolerating the infusions?
Fine.
The fatigue?
Manageable.
The insomnia?
Manageable.
Catherine, I've known you since you were 20 years old and furious at your own blood vessels. I know you're fine, you're manageable, and I'll schedule that, and none of them have ever once been true. Talk to me, not the labs, you.
I ended things with Greg. Almost. I'm going to.
I see.
You never liked him.
I'm a physician, Catherine. I don't have opinions about my patients' partners. I have observations such as, in 4 years he has attended 1 appointment during which he took 2 calls.
Kelly,
an observation. And is there anyone else?
I have Adri.
You do. Thank God for that lady. She's threatened my front desk twice, and I respect it enormously. But that wasn't the question I asked. Rest the arm, I'll send someone with tea you'll pretend not to want.
Down and you didn't ask. You just knew how I'd take it and I let it pass. I should have stopped you at the door that day. Told you I'm a season, not a place to stay. But you looked at me like I was easy to hold.
Are you following me?
Worse, I asked Temmie where you'd be, and it turns out she likes me more than she fears you, which honestly, as a company culture indicator,
Temmie is fired.
Temmie negotiated immunity in advance. She's very good. You should promote her. Oat milk cortado, extra shot. 1 sugar, the raw kind, not the packet kind, because the packet kind, and I'm quoting Temmie quoting you, tastes like sadness.
I never told you my order.
No, you didn't.
Why are you here, Christopher?
You look tired at the board meeting, before the nosebleed. Nobody else noticed because you're very good, but I noticed. I'm not asking what the appointment was. It's not my business. I just didn't like the idea of you walking out of a hospital to an empty curb.
This doesn't mean anything.
Of course not.
And you're not walking me to my car.
Wouldn't dream of it.
The splitter revision. Monday. Don't be late with it.
Yes, boss.
And Deja said her daddy's car goes 100, and I said my daddy makes cars that go 300, and she said nuh-uh, and I said yaha, and Miss Okafor said we both had to colour quietly.
Sounds like justice.
It wasn't, I was right.
Being right quietly is a superpower, baby. Ask me how I know.
How do you know?
I work in an office.
Daddy,
Hmm.
who's the coffee for?
A friend from work?
Is it the boss lady? Uncle Ellis says you have a crush on the boss lady.
Uncle Ellis is banned from this house.
He's picking me up from school today.
Uncle Ellis is provisionally unbanned. Eat your egg, baby.
No, listen to me. If it progresses the way these things progress, we control the story or the story controls the stock. I want a contingency deck. Quietly. Succession optics, sympathy framing, a timeline of scenarios. Because I have 8 figures in that company, that's why it's my business. Her health is a material.
No, don't stop on my account. Sympathy framing. Say it again. I want to memorize the exact words for when I tell her.
Adrienne, always a pleasure. This was a private call about protecting Catherine's interests.
Her name in your mouth. Wild. Let me make sure I have the sequence right, because I'm going to be retelling this story for years. The woman you've been with for 4 years sits you down, tells you she is sick. Like sick, Greg, the real thing. And your response was to leave her apartment and call your money guy about optics.
You don't understand how markets respond to.
Oh, I understand markets fine, baby. I have a portfolio and a temper. Do not test which one's bigger tonight. What I don't understand is how a whole grown man heard a death sentence and thought material risk. She told you her lungs are failing, and you heard a stock alert. You raggedy, tie-pin wearing, forehead kissing, term sheet hearted corporate casket of a man.
Careful, Adrienne.
No. You be careful, because here's what's going to happen. You're going to delete that contingency deck. You're going to forget the phrase sympathy framing like it never lived in your mouth. And if one word, one, of her business ever surfaces anywhere, from anyone, I will know the tie-pin it crawled out from under. And there is no tower in this city tall enough, no lawyer expensive enough, and no God merciful enough for what happens after that.
Put the coffee down and you didn't ask. You just knew how I'd take it and I let
Splitter
it
reversions. You said
pass.
Monday.
Should've stopped you at the door that
It's Thursday.
I finished early, and you're always here on Thursdays. That came out more surveillance-y than intended.
Put the folder down, Christopher.
She looks different at night, the K7, softer.
Everything looks softer when it's not being asked to perform.
Can I ask you something, ma'am?
Depends entirely on the something.
Have dinner with me.
That's not a question, that's a professional hazard.
One dinner. Not the boss, not the engineer, just Tuesday, 2 people, food that isn't eaten standing up over a spec sheet.
You work for me, Christopher.
I'll quit.
You will not quit.
I'll design speedboats. I'll be miserable. They don't even have downforce. It will be your fault.
The answer is no. It will keep being no. It is no for reasons that are not up for negotiation, and I need you to hear that this time, because I can't keep doing this. Don't ask me again.
Okay, I won't ask again. But for what it's worth, whatever it is you're carrying that makes no the safest word you own, you don't have to tell me what it is. You never have to tell me what it is. You just never have to carry it alone. That's all I was offering. That was the whole dinner.
But you looked at me like I was easy to hold, and nobody's ever looked at me like that. Nobody's ever looked at me like that.
An engineer, Catherine.
I don't know what you think.
Half your board watched him put his hands on you like he had the right. The whole floor talks about it, you know that? There's a pool. Your employees have a betting pool.
Nothing happened between us.
Thursday, 2:41 p.m., St. Helier side entrance, 2 coffees.
You had me followed?
I had my investment monitored. There's a difference, and the difference is 8 figures. Do you have any idea how this looks? The founder sick, hiding it, and cozy with a junior engineer at the exact hospital we're keeping out of the press? Any one of those is a fire. You've got all 3.
Get out of my house, Greg.
And I have spent 4 years positioning us, Catherine.
Get out.
The summit, the expansion, the narrative, us. And you're going to torch all of it for what? For the help?
Say that again.
Catherine.
No, say it again. The help. Say it while you're standing in a penthouse bought by cars the help designed. Say it about the man who crossed a boardroom in 2 seconds while you sat there and did nothing. Here's what's material, Greg. We're done. This relationship tonight, this minute. Your board seat survives because unlike you, I read the shareholder agreement before I signed it. But you and I, as people, done.
You're sick, Catherine. Dying if my sources are right. And you just turned the man holding your secret into a stranger. You should think very carefully about how many of those you can afford.
Good, good. Cathy, I have been holding Leave That Man behind my teeth since your birthday dinner, when he stood up, raised a glass to the woman he loves, and toasted to the brand. He did do that. To the brand, Catherine. I aged a year. He had me followed, Adri. To St. Helier. He knew about the coffees before I decided they meant anything. He what? And before he left soft, so soft, he reminded me that he knows. About the diagnosis, he said, think carefully how many strangers you can afford. Okay, I heard him in your lobby last week, the contingency deck, the sympathy framing. I handled it then. Clearly the handling requires a second session. Adra, I handled it. It's handled. It will remain handled. Next subject, the engineer. Don't. He shows up. Everywhere it matters and nowhere it doesn't. He learnt your coffee order out of reconnaissance. He asked you to dinner, you flamethrow the man, and his response is you never have to carry it alone. Girl, I got secondhand feelings and I wasn't even there. I never should have told you that. You tell me everything. It's the law, Cathy. Look at me. Why not him? The real answer, not he's an employee. You're the CEO. You can restructure reporting lines in an afternoon, and we both know it, the real one. Because he's good, Adri. Don't you get it? That's exactly why. If he were trash, I could keep him at arm's length forever, easy. I've done it my whole life. But he's that. He's coffee at the curb and walk with me anyway, and a bracelet his daughter made that he never takes off, and I'm a building with a condemned notice on it. There are clouds in my chest. Kelly can't fix it. Zurich won't take me. And you want me to let a good man, a man with a child, move into a condemned building? What kind of woman does that? What kind of woman lets someone fall in love with a countdown? Baby girl, listen to me. Because I'm only going to be this wise once and then I'm going back to threatening people. You're not protecting that man. You're lying to him. And you're stealing from you. Adri. No, hear it. He's a grown man, a father, a man who, you said it yourself, watched his mother be sick and learnt how people hold handkerchiefs. He is not a child wandering into traffic. He gets to see the whole road and choose. You taking the choice away isn't mercy, Kath. It's just fear wearing mercy's coat. And nobody gets a guarantee. Nobody. Not me, not him, not the healthiest fool crossing the street tomorrow. You're not the only person at the table with a countdown, baby. Yours is just the only one with the numbers showing. One day I'm not asking you to marry the man. One day, not for him. For the girl who used to drive. Shh, it's okay. Saturday.
Ma'am?
One day, not dating, not dinner. One day, and you don't ask what it means, and you don't tell the floor, and if you're smug about it right now, even slightly, even around the eyes, the offer evaporates.
What should I plan?
Nothing. I'm planning it. You've planned enough. Wear something you can move in.
Say it again, slowly, because I know you did not say the CEO. One day, tomorrow. Chris, I know. No, do you? Because let me lay out the track for you since you love a track. She's your boss. Not boss adjacent, the name on the building. She was with that investor, the type-in one, who by the way strikes me as the type to keep receipts until about 10 minutes ago. You've got a mortgage, you've got a daughter who's already been left once, and you've got a job that pays for all of it, and every single one of those things is standing on the racing line right now while you talk about Saturday. I know all of it. And? When Ziora left, you remember what I was like? I remember. Ariel was 3, she kept asking when mommy's trip was over. And I'd get her down at night and then sit right here on this couch, and I made myself a promise. Never again. Never anything I can't survive losing. Simplest promise in the world, you just never feel anything all the way. Keep one hand on the wall at all times. 3 years, E, I kept it 3 years. It was easy, that's the part nobody tells you, it's easy. Then this woman gets a nosebleed in a boardroom, and her hand is shaking on the marble and she doesn't even know it. And she looks at me like being seen is the single most dangerous thing that has ever happened to her. And every wall I built, man, gone. Like they were never load-bearing. And if it goes wrong, straight question. If she's bored, or it's a rich people thing, or Monday comes and you're just the employee again, what then? Because it's not just your chips on the table, Chris. You're betting hers too. Then it breaks me. Probably I know all of it, E. Every line item, I've run the numbers every night this week, I don't care. Hey, baby. You're supposed to be asleep.
I heard talking.
Grown up talking, boring talking. Come on, back to us.
Daddy,
Yeah, baby.
is Cathy gonna be my new mummy?
Come here, baby. You planned a motorcycle.
I planned a fast motorcycle.
Whose is it?
Mine,
Since when?
Thursday.
You bought a superbike on Thursday.
I bought 2. The dealer was annoying about the colour, and I find buying 2 ends most conversation. You're driving.
Me? It's your bike. Bikes.
Doctor's orders.
And you trust my driving.
Christopher, I've read your telemetry from the test program, every lap since you joined. You brake later than anyone on staff, and your corner 5 line is borderline disrespectful.
It's the only reason you got the day.
Okay.
Go.
Okay, I have to ask, the full lane lean on the second curve, where does a CEO learn to lean like that?
Books.
Books?
Extensive reading.
You rode like someone who's done it at 200 miles an hour.
Another life. Thank you for today, for driving, for not asking what it means.
Any Saturday. All of them, actually. I checked my calendar on the way over. The Saturdays are yours. It's very final. There's no appeals process.
Just knew how I'd take it and I let it pass. I should have stopped you at the door that day.
Good night, Christopher.
Told you I'm a season, not a place to stay. But you looked at me like I was easy to hold, and nobody's ever looked at me like that. Nobody's ever looked at me like that. Don't learn me.
Good night, Christopher.
Your blood work's holding, the rituximab slowing it more than I projected, which, I'll be honest, I intend to take full credit for.
Kelly,
Something's different.
the time you said you could win me. The good months, what can I do in them?
Meaning?
Meaning, physically, really, not the liability Wyver answer. Can I travel? Can I be outside? Wind, motion, exertion. Can I live in them, or do I have to spend them being careful?
Catherine, in 5 years, that is the best question you have ever asked me. Here's the honest answer. There will come a stretch later where careful is all we'll have. I won't pretend otherwise, but this stretch, now, the disease will take what it takes regardless of whether you spend these months in bed or on a mountain. Fatigue is your enemy, joy is not. Stress hormones are your enemy, wind, I'm given to understand, is not. Might I ask what's prompted the question? Because 2 weeks ago you were negotiating with me over trial criteria, and today you're asking about wind.
I went fast on Saturday.
Did you now?
First time in 5 years. And I laughed, Kelly. The sound came out and I walked away from the rest of it, from the part after the laugh. And I've been sitting with it all weekend, and I need you to tell me the truth, because you're the only person who's never once lied to me. Is it cruel, letting someone in now, knowing what's coming?
I've been doing this 30 years, Catherine. I have sat with hundreds of people through what's ahead of you, and I will tell you the one pattern that has never once broken. Nobody, not one person, not ever, has held my hand at the end and said, I let people love me too much. The regret only ever runs the other way. Now, Infusion Thursday, eat first. And Catherine, whoever taught you to laugh again, clinically speaking, I'd like them kept on.
Corner 5 carries speed now.
Corner 5 always carried speed. Corner 5 was misunderstood. Saturday?
Saturday.
You know, I love making you smile. Who's that one?
The boss lady, she's flying.
Why is she flying?
'Cause she's the fastest one.
So Ariel looks at the teacher, dead serious, hand on hip, the full stance, and says, my daddy makes cars go 300. What does your daddy do?
She did not.
Parent-teacher conference, front row. Miss Okafor had to leave the room to compose herself. I wanted to dissolve into the little chair.
Why were you in a little chair?
They make you sit in the kid chairs, Cathy. Grown men, knees up here. It's a power move and everyone knows it. Cathy? Call an ambulance! Somebody call an ambulance! Hey, eyes on me, Cathy.
I'm sorry.
No, nothing to be sorry for. You're okay. Stay right here, Cathy. Stay. Is she?
She's stable. We've stopped the bleeding, for now. She's sedated, on oxygen, and she is not tonight in danger.
Oh, thank God. Okay. What happened? What does that? She was laughing. We were just... Is it pneumonia? Is it stress? She works like a maniac. I keep telling her.
You must be Christopher.
Yes. How do you...
The Saturday.
The what?
You're not aware. She hasn't told you.
Told me what?
Catherine has granulomatosis with polyangiitis, GPA, an autoimmune vasculitis. Her own immune system attacks her blood vessels. She was first diagnosed 5 years ago. It's the reason she stopped racing. It went into remission and it returned this spring aggressively. We're managing it, but the current progression is beyond curative treatment. I'm so sorry, I assumed you.
5 years. It came back this spring. She knew the whole time. Saturday, she knew.
Christopher, whatever she did or didn't say, I've known that woman for 5 years. She has spent every one of them protecting people from herself. It's the only thing she's ever done badly.
5 years.
Christopher.
5 years, Cathy. It came back in the spring. The spring, the boardroom that wasn't dry air, the clinic that wasn't a checkup, doctor's orders. You made it a joke. You sat on that bike and made it a joke, and I laughed.
I was going to tell you.
When, Cathy? At the funeral. You let me plan Saturdays, plural. You let me tell you the Saturdays were yours. You sat there and let me sign up for all of them, knowing my daughter, Cathy, asked me if you were going to be her new mum. Stood in the doorway in her pajamas and asked me. And I didn't have an answer. And you had the answer the whole time. You've had the answer since the corridor.
Because I didn't want this. This. The face you're making right now, that's the face. That's the exact face I've been driving away from for 4 months. I didn't want you to look at me and see a countdown looking back. I wanted one person, Chris, one person on this earth who looked at me and saw a woman and not a diagnosis.
So you decided for me. Kelly gets a vote, Adri gets a vote, your assistant, Temi knew, didn't she? That's why the hospital, the pharmacy called. Everyone in your life gets a vote except me, the one who... I just get managed.
Christopher! See, everyone leaves.
Adrienne, it's Kelly. She's stable, but you need to come. And Adrienne, bring your sharpest everything.
So she finally let someone in. And the first thing he saw was blood on her hands. Cathy O'Connell spent 5 years hovering, perfectly still, perfectly controlled, protecting everybody from the one thing she couldn't outrun. And the day she finally moved, the day she went fast and laughed and let a man plan Saturdays with her, that's the day it caught her. Now to Christopher knows, Adrienne's on her way. But I have to ask, did Christopher just walk out on Catherine knowing fully well that she's sick? Episode 2 is coming soon. If you're not subscribed, now's the time. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. Also drop the country you are watching from in the comments section. I would love to know where you all are watching from. I'll see you very soon.